Today I'm going to show you how to send a document in Adobe Sign. Once you have signed in to Adobe Sign, you will be taken to the home screen here where you will have the option to request signatures, which is this blue bar here. And this is going to start the process for you to be able to add documents and send to the necessary people that need to sign these documents. The other way to go about doing this, which takes you to the exact same place, is by clicking on the Send button here in the top left-hand corner. So once you log in, you can either click on Send or on the blue Request Signatures button here. That will take you to the fields that need to be filled in. In order to send documents to be signed, you need to enter a recipient's email address. This will auto-populate once you have sent documents to this person one time. So the very first time you'll need to type in the entire email address. The times after that, as soon as you start typing their name, it will auto-populate. You are able to add more than one email to send documents to be signed by more than one person. So if you have documents that need multiple signatures on the same document, you can enter those email addresses here. You also have the option here of choosing how you want the authentication to happen, and we recommend choosing email, which is the default here. You also have the ability to choose the order that they are completed in. So for these documents first would need to be signed by Daniel, then they would be signed by myself. If it doesn't matter the order of the signature, you can toggle this off and it will be sent and people will be able to sign in any order. It doesn't need to go in chronological order with this toggled over. If you realize that somebody else needs to be entered in and they should be signing first, you can simply drag these to reorganize. You don't need to erase the email addresses and then retype them. You can just reorder by a left click and hold and then drag to move here. Once you've entered in your recipients, you can come down to the message and the agreement name. We recommend being as detailed as specific if this is being signed for an IEP, including the student's name, so the people that are getting the documents know exactly who they are signing the IEP for. If this is documents for a specific employee, putting maybe that employee name or their ID number in here so that way they know it is for them to sign. So I can say, I'm going to be sending out an IEP signature page as a sample. Okay. And then the default message here is please review and complete this document. So I can be as specific here. If I wanted to add in something else, I can type in another message here. But this is where the message goes, and this is going to be the message body of the email that's sent out for the people to sign. Once I've completed the message, I'm going to come down to the Files section. Now I'm going to click on Add Files, and I'll have a few choices to pick from to add documents to be signed. I can choose from my computer if there's something from the template library. So if this is the same document that's being signed multiple times, I can just add it to the template library. If I have something saved in the cloud, I can bring that in as well. So something from my Google Drive or Dropbox. But I'm going to go ahead and choose from my computer and then click Files from my computer. I'm going to go ahead and pick this IEP signature page here and click Open. And you can see that it's brought in this document here. I can add multiple files in here. So if I have several things that need to be signed that are separate documents, I can add them all in here. So it goes as one email and it makes it easier for the person signing to just go through and sign each of those documents. So if I wanted to add in more, I could click in Add Files. So I'll click Add Files here, choose from my computer, and this time I'm going to choose just the SLD signature page. Click Open, and it's been added. So when the people receive these documents to sign, it's going to have this document first, followed by this document. And again, if I wanted to reorganize these and, I want this one signed first, I can just left click and hold and drag and place this in any order. I have a couple options over on the right-hand side, password protect. So if I want the person to type in a password in order to gain access to these documents, I can set that password. If I want to set a reminder, so maybe I want to send a reminder in 2 days and again in 5 days, I can click set reminder and it will send an email reminder that you have documents waiting to be signed. And then the recipient's language. English is the default. This is going to be the email body for this particular signature. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this on English. You can see there's quite a few here, but this is going to send this language to everybody that's on my recipient list. Okay. Now, before I click send, I want to click preview and add signature fields. This is going to allow me to put in the fields where people are actually going to sign on these Word docs here. This is just a simple Word doc that's saved on my computer, but I need to tell Adobe where I want those signatures to take place. So I'm going to go ahead and click on preview and add signature fields. Okay. And now you notice that that send button changes to next. Okay. Join us in our next video to see how to add the signature fields.